Good afternoon, my name is Sean Valenti and I'm here today with Gregory Hertz, representative of Team 8.2. And the first question I have for you, Gregory, is how can a cruise company gain a competitive advantage on the Red Sea and who are the main actors involved in this scenario?
Okay, so the strategic opportunity we have identified for PwC is to go to the cruise Saudi company, recently launched by the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund, with the goal of bringing cruisers to the Red Sea, telling them to buy a sailing cruise ship, and then going to Windstar, an American sailing cruise ship company, operator primarily that offers top-class service, and then signing a management contract for that said cruise ship.
Okay. And the next question, of course, that I have for you is, what does the current situation look like in Saudi Arabia?
So the government is pursuing currently its Vision 2030 to diversify the economy away from oil and to preserve the environment along the Red Sea. According to Arab News and the Ministry of Tourism, they have started doing this by, first of all, making it easier for people to receive e-visas, secondly, building ports along the route, and thirdly, creating a cruise Saudi company. With regards to the environment, they have passed some legislation such as the ban of exhaust gas cleaning systems. Moreover, they have already signed a deal, the cruise Saudi company, with MSC to bring cruises for mass tourism to the Red Sea. However, our research shows from Arab News that most people, this is not what they're looking for in this environment right now.
Does this mean that there are no sailing cruises yet on the Red Sea?
Not yet, but we hope there will be some in the near future.
Beautiful. With regards to Cruise Saudi and Windstar, what are their resources and capabilities that will provide them with this sustainable competitive advantage?
So we picked two companies that could equally benefit from one another to gain this competitive advantage. So from Windstar, what they bring in is that the top-class service, for example, nobody has to wait to get on their ship, unlike most other cruises. Secondly, the size of their ship allows them to enter areas that others simply couldn't. And thirdly, since it is a sailing ship, it follows all the environmental regulations. On the other hand, from Cruise Saudi company, they work for the government. Without them, they wouldn't be allowed to sail the Red Sea. They're building additional ports along the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, where obviously Windstar can dock. And lastly, the chairman of culture in Saudi Arabia is also the chairman of Cruise Saudi company, which can only be beneficial.
Of course. And in brief, what you're telling me is that to ensure the sustainable competitive advantage, both companies need to opt for this focus differentiation strategy with a narrow target. But the question is why?
Well, with regards to product attributes, we have to look at it, as Peter mentioned, the sailing cruise ship, it's the perfect idea to not have any problems with regards to environmental regulation anytime now or in the near future. Secondly, with regards to service attributes, Windstar has history of running ships like that. They know how to provide the top-class service, and they're the perfect operator for the cruise ship. Lastly, with regards to customer relationships, we have learned in EHL that especially when you're delivering top-class service, meeting customer expectations is not enough anymore. You have to exceed them and go above and beyond. And Windstar has a long history of doing that, and will continue doing so in the future.
Beautiful. And how can you offer this concept of differentiation?
Well, 3 words: quality, image, and sport. From reading TripAdvisor reviews and Cruise Critic and other websites, we know that Windstar customers are traditionally very happy. Moreover, their image of comfort of your home all around the world is perfect for somebody who wants to go sail the Red Sea. Lastly, all the support and activities they provide on the ship, such as cooking classes, restaurants, and entertainment, will keep their customers on their feet, enjoying their time 24/7.
As you mentioned before, there are many different factors that impact a company's performance and environment. How can a company ensure this competitive advantage?
Well, first of all, the Cruise Saudi company is building additional ports, which will increase Windstar's negotiating power and keep their costs low. Secondly, competitive rivalry, not really an issue at the time, because there's not many people there. Lastly, Windstar has an experience of keeping costs low while maintaining quality. They have strong marketing capabilities in this niche market for luxury, and they have no problems maintaining the UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
And how can Cruise Saudi, with regards to corporate strategy, create this synergy between one another?
Well, for Windstar, it's market development, bringing an existing product into a new market. For Cruise Saudi, it's product development, bringing an existing product into a new market. And
what would be the key takeaway message from all of this?
Well, we would say that there's probably only a short time span to take advantage of this opportunity, and which means it's important that PwC take advantage of it, take contact with Cruise Saudi company and Windstar as soon as possible, and make this very clear to them so they can build a long-lasting relationship in the future.